What kind of man hears that the mother of his child is in the hospital, in labor, and possibly dying, and still decides not to show up? Think it's exaggerated? It's not. While Mena was struggling to breathe and holding her stomach in pain, surrounded by nurses shouting, "We're losing her," the baby's father, Mendeecees Harris, was busy posting gym selfies like everything was fine. That's not just selfish, it's heartless. This is the same man who denied a 99.9% DNA test, called hospital records fake, and treats accountability like it's just a word tossed around during reality show reunions, as Erica lay in that hospital bed with her life and the baby's at risk. Mendeecees didn't show. He completely ignored the moment his child entered the world. So now the question is, was this just carelessness or something far worse? What really happened in that hospital room is something people won't forget. While Erica was hooked up to machines, fighting through contractions, Mendeecees ignored every call. These weren't missed calls. He blocked numbers and silenced his phone. He even replied once saying, "She'll be fine. I'm not getting dragged into this drama." Dragged? The only thing being dragged was his name across social media. This is the man who built his public image on being a reformed family man. But when it mattered most, he disappeared, like a coupon code after midnight. Let's back up. This didn't start at the hospital. Months earlier, Erica announced her pregnancy, but she didn't tag just a cryptic caption that had people talking. Sometimes the truth shows up even when he doesn't. Fans began piecing things together. Timelines, photos, and old clips, all leading to one person, Mendeecees. Yes, the same Mendeecees who was playing model husband to Yandy Smith on TV and crying during therapy sessions, saying he was working on himself. But clearly, that work wasn't finished. Then came the receipts. DNA test, done. Screenshots, collected. A hotel photo showing Mendeecees shirtless in Erica's bed, posted. All of this just weeks before the test results. His response? He brushed it off, saying anyone can fake a DNA test. "I didn't sign anything. I need my own results." So, now DNA clinics are fake? Screenshots too? The truth was out. And so was he, dodging responsibility like it was a bad script. Later, things reached a boiling point in court. Erica didn't just file for child support. She wanted legal proof that he was the father and a gag order to stop him and his team from spreading false info. In court, Mendeecees showed up late, wearing sunglasses and showing zero emotion. Just as Erica's lawyer presented the last bit of evidence, she collapsed. The courtroom went into panic mode. Security rushed in, paramedics followed, and everyone looked stunned, including the judge. The stress had triggered early labor. Erica was taken away in an ambulance. She wasn't even due yet, but the emotional pressure pushed her body too far. Did Mendeecees ask how she was doing? Follow her? Even flinch? People inside the courtroom said he just sat there, expressionless. Yandy was nowhere in sight. Social media exploded with hashtags like "Where's Mendeecees" and "Born into Betrayal." But what happened next made things even worse. Erica's team made 6 different attempts to contact Mendeecees. They texted, called, even asked his sister to pass along a message. "She's in labor. It's serious. She wants you here." His answer? According to someone close to him, he said, "Let her have her moment. I'm not falling for this setup." Setup? She was literally in a hospital bed, contractions just minutes apart, begging for the man who once promised he'd be there. That's not cold. It's ice cold. And while Erica was in pain, doctors working to keep her stable and the baby about to arrive early, Mendeecees was live on Instagram, laughing with friends, talking about shoes and studio sessions. One viewer commented, "Bro, your baby's being born right now and you're talking about Jordans?" The chat turned into chaos. When someone mentioned Erica's emergency, he quickly ended the live. Coincidence? Doesn't look like it. Back in the hospital, Erica was breaking down. She reportedly asked a nurse, "Is he really not coming? He said he'd be here. He promised." The nurse took her hand and told her, "You're stronger than you think. Your baby's lucky to have you." And while the internet called for him to step up, he chose silence. The woman carrying his child went through heartbreak, depression, and public embarrassment, and he couldn't even show up. At around 3 a.m., a man in a hoodie was seen outside the maternity wing, pacing. The hood was low, his face hidden. He didn't go in. Hospital sources say it was Mendeecees. But when approached, he walked away. He couldn't even enter the building. And what happened next only made things worse. At 3:45 a.m., Erica's condition took a turn. Her blood pressure rose dangerously high, and her heart rate was unstable. Doctors decided on an emergency C-section, not just to save the baby, but to save Erica too. And where was Mendeecees? Not on the phone, not in the waiting room, not inside. He told his friends, if it's serious, they'll call me. I'm not trying to get blamed if she loses it. Loses it? That's how he described a woman on the edge of dying? This wasn't some petty TV drama. It was life or death. Inside the cold operating room, Erica was shaking. Doctors had to put her under because she was hyperventilating. A nurse whispered to her, just breathe, we've got you. But in reality, she was alone. Her family was on the way, but the man who put her in this situation was pretending like nothing was wrong online. At 4:16 a.m., the baby was born. Healthy, crying, and breathing. A miracle. But Erica didn't wake up right away. She lost a lot of blood and had trouble breathing. For nearly 20 minutes, doctors fought to stabilize her. One nurse said it felt like she was holding on just to see her baby. When she finally opened her eyes, her first words were, "Is he here?" The nurse shook her head. That's when Erica broke down completely. Holding her baby girl in her arms, with tears streaming down her face, she said, "I brought you into this world alone, but I promise I'll never let you feel that way." That moment hit harder than anything. A woman just survived near death, brought a child into the world, and the one person who should have been there didn't even show up. No apology, no visit, nothing. People online were furious. Fans flooded. Social media, with support for Erica and disgust for Mendeecees. Some called him out publicly, tagging him in posts, demanding he explain himself. But he stayed silent. No response, no statement, just a few cryptic posts about protecting his peace and staying away from negativity. Protecting peace. From what? A newborn child? A woman who almost died? That's not peace. That's running. And the damage wasn't just emotional. Erica now had to face recovery, motherhood, and public humiliation all at once. Her team released a short message thanking supporters and asking for privacy. But everyone already knew this story wasn't going away. What made it worse? Mendeecees was back on Instagram just a day later, posting clips in the studio, talking about his next business move, acting like none of it happened. One user wrote, "You were missing when it mattered, but here you are like it's Monday morning." Others asked where Yandy was in all of this. Still nothing. No words, no pictures, not even a like on Erica's hospital post. The real shock came when Erica shared a raw Instagram story from her hospital bed. No glam, no filter, just her holding her newborn. Her face looked tired, her voice was shaky. She wrote, "To the one who didn't show up, she doesn't need you. And to everyone who prayed for me, we made it. She's here, I'm here, and we're stronger than ever." It blew up online in minutes. Blogs and fan pages shared it nonstop. Even Love and Hip Hop reposted it with a heart emoji. But what really set people off was a leaked voice note, allegedly from Mendeecees saying, "I knew she'd pull something at the hospital. That's why I didn't go. I don't trust cameras or setups. The baby's fine. I'm not getting caught slipping on TV." People were stunned. He skipped the birth of his own child because he thought Erica might film it. This wasn't about safety. It was about pride and control. And fans weren't having it. Viewers flooded VH1's social media demanding Mendeecees be dropped from the show. A petition titled "Remove Him from Love and Hip Hop" hit 75,000 signatures in one day. Then, a hospital employee anonymously leaked a record confirming he'd been notified of the emergency, but didn't respond. Later, a security photo from the hospital surfaced. A man in a hoodie stood outside the NICU, looking in through the window before walking away. Everyone knew who it was. Erica reposted the image with a broken heart emoji. Then, she uploaded a soft video, her baby lying on her chest with a lullaby playing. Her voice whispered, "Some babies come into the world surrounded by love. Others learn early what it feels like to be left." That moment lit up the internet. "She didn't deserve this." One comment read, "That baby will see all of it one day." Another said, "He's not even a ghost. Ghosts show up." Mendeecees stayed quiet. He limited comments, deleted stories, shut off DMs. But it was too late. The damage was already done. If you want more real stories with real receipts, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and don't miss the next update. This story's far from over.